State gears up for upcoming 2019 Lok Sabha election. Associations suspend agitation in view of election code of conduct. Apunba Iraypag Mahiroi Singh Panglub alleges Manipur State Pollution Control Board of misusing over 14 crore rupees sanctioned under National Green Corp of the Ministry of Environment. Ten-member team of Manipur Democratic Alliance leaves for New Delhi to seek President Ramnath Kovind's assent to Manipur People Bill 2018. And 3 labourers of Bharatiya Infra Private Limited abducted by proscribed outfit return home safe and sound. Stakeholders appeal not to repeat such incident. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News and I'm Premi Thangjam with the headlines in details. State is gearing up for the upcoming Lok Sabha election. DC Imphal East, Dr. Rangitabali Waikhom, IAS, affirmed that necessary measures are taken for Imphal East District to ensure a free and smooth conduct of the upcoming Lok Sabha election for inner parliamentary seat on April 18th. Speaking to media at Imphal East DC office, she stated that there will be a total of 430 polling stations for 10 assembly constituencies of the district for inner Manipur parliamentary election. She said EVM and VVPAT machines to be utilized in the election are thoroughly checked. Arrangements are set to provide women security personnel in women polling station. Rangitabali also mentioned that awareness programs will be held ahead of the election to give insights on using the voting machines. She also said 1,495 disabled persons were identified in the district to facilitate voting in the election. She urged the public to call toll-free number 1950 for any suggestions in relation to the election.
Relating with entire conduct of election si ka mari leinana si visual haiba khoi ama IT si ki sima khoi app ni masima khoi season ni si visual sina kai doge the entire khoi citizen si da khoi empower to one haibadi any citizen amana incident ama or any event ama mana capture toraga magi app se ki download magi play store ki download toraga magi phone si da mana video clip macha ma namaga akhoi authority akhoi da tharakwa matam dana adu da khoi act to da ba yade 150 is a toll-free number. Masay any kind of complaints, any kind of issues when a flag toning wa prasana. Masay number sida to biwa yagani. This is now been made functional 24/7.
Deputy Commissioner of Bishnupur District, Pawan Yadav, affirmed that necessary measures were taken for physically disabled persons in Bishnupur District in view of the upcoming Lok Sabha election. Speaking to media at Bishnupur DC Conference Hall today, DC Pawan asserted that election code of conduct is effective in the state since the announcement of 2019 Lok Sabha polls scheduled by Election Commission of India last evening. Stating that returning officers, ROs, are monitoring election-related activities in the 6th Assembly constituency of the district, DC Pawan Yadav warned of necessary actions against violation of election code of conduct.
It is to state that Bishnupur has 6 assembly constituencies, SDO Nambol as ARO of Nambol and Oinam, SDO Bishnupur as ARO of Bishnupur, SDO Moirang as ARO for Moirang and Kumbi, and Assistant Commissioner to Deputy Commissioner as ARO Thanga. The number of persons with disability who had been identified till now is 828, and it is to note that in these elections they will be provided with care as well as some facilities, polling stations. A total of 228 polling stations are there in Bishnupur, and the number of locations are 169.
Ahead of the upcoming 17th Lok Sabha election to be held on April 11th and 18th, State Additional Chief Election Officer Takhelambam Ranjit interacted with District Election Officer of Thoubal, Returning Officer of Outer Manipur Parliamentary Constituency Haubam Rosita, District Nodal Officer and relevant officials of Thoubal and Kakching today. The meeting, held at the conference hall of Thoubal DC, stressed on the upcoming Lok Sabha elections to be held in 3 inner parliamentary constituency and 7 outer constituency of Thoubal and Kakching districts. DC Kakching, Nailingthang Telian, SP Kakching Victoria Yengkhom, SP Thoubal Dr. S. Bomcha, ADM L. Radhakanta, SDOs and SDCs of the districts attended the meet. All Manipur Christian organizations, AMCO, appealed for public support and cooperation in ensuring a fair and smooth conduct of the upcoming 17th Lok Sabha election. AMCO organized one-day consultative meeting on clean and fair election at MBC Salom Hall in Chingmairong today. Leaders of various churches attended the event. Speaking to Impact News, convener of Media and Finance Committee, AMCO, Ashank Kasar, urged people to select the right candidate in the election. He also said AMCO will carry out prayer campaigns across the state for a smooth and successful election.
Manipur da koi election lakpa kanda violence yamna thoi madoi koi pamjade adun handak Manipur da ahomba ma pamjaba gi pura haningba gi tamakta ekoi gi MCO na sille heraga ekoi ngasidi gi ekoi prayer campaign se tawrabani aduna coming ekoi gi March ki 24 se Sunday tai masid ekoi state wide prayer campaign haina every church every Christian gi mafam khudi makta adun numik ta 24 hours ekoi prayer conduct tawgani aina appeal tawjaning gadi Manipur da leriba ekoi ichi naw khudi mang nasu MCO da thokat piraga support tobiraga masigi campaign se mapung phana chathabang amna ningai mayamna akhoi support tobiyo.
People's Day and Hills Leaders Day for March and April have been cancelled on account of imposition of election code of conduct in view of the upcoming Lok Sabha election. Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee Manipur has suspended its proposed halt of railway connectivity works in view of Lok Sabha election code of conduct. Speaking to media at Ima Kunthok Nganbe Shanglin in Thangmaiban today, Committee Coordination Body Convener Laishram Romes asserted that STDCM will continue striving for inclusion of Maitai or Mitai community on scheduled tribe list of the Indian constituency. He also said that efforts are on to hold a public meeting to discuss on scheduled tribe status demand on March 17th. Romes termed it apt to boycott all political parties which stands against the ST status demand in the upcoming election.
Aikoina taliba demand tang taruki mamang da thabiu haiba wafam dumadi thabi khidaba sina ngasidi meitei gi sentiment da thamoi da pukning wakhal da asukki matik nungai taba pendaba paliba lengak sida phongdokchari. Tang tarama thoi ngasi simak railway line si pura semgat sagat pise koi thingani haiduna ikoi lauthok sakhibani adubu ngarang dagi election model code of conduct lauthok khibana maram orakanda railway thingne na toram badudi election loiba fawbudi Scheduled Demand Committee ki mai kai digi matam khar komthokpa haibasi thamjare.
JAC of Amtuk and MGO has suspended their ongoing agitation in demand for implementation of 7th Central Pay Commission with the imposition of Election Code of Conduct by Election Commission of India ECI. Speaking to media at JAC office in Babupara today, JAC's General Secretary L. Bikin asserted that they will continue their agitation demand once the election is over. He strongly condemned that despite repeated pleas and meetings with the authority concerned, their demand remains unfulfilled.
Department wise campaign assembly session head mass casually election call election suspend election the call up and the later parliament demands genuine demands Hungry Bok changing any Honorable Chief Minister Tamjaning point October 2018 JSO M2 delegation team da Taza Pikiba. When the 12 orders of Yaris, when the city orders of Yaroi, Yaroi, orders away review tawgadabane na khoi demand tu ne fen strike adu makha chathai.
Upon Bairepak Mahairoi Singh Pangluk, AIMS has alleged Manipur State Pollution Control Board MSPCB of misappropriating 14 crore and 35 lakh rupees sanctioned by the Ministry of Environment under National Grain Corps. AIMS demanded the government to investigate the matter by an independent body at the earliest. Speaking to media at AIMS office in Kwakaithal today, AIMS President Rajesh Yumnam alleged MSPCB of misappropriating funds sanctioned by the Ministry of Environment for educational institutions of the state. He alleged that funds sanctioned for keeping 2 dustbins each at 400 school, 100 college and at various districts hospitals along with payment of rupees 3,500 were misused and that works were not executed. Rajesh urged the government to investigate the matter and to punish the offenders.
District Amamamgi Deputy Commissioner na Chairman Oiraga Superintendent of Police, Division Forest Officer, Executive Engineer, Public Health Engineering Department, Zone and Education Officer, the Manipur Pollution Control Board ki scientist ama district tugi local clubs NGO singi maraktagi member amana member secretary oiraga run dauna bugi damakta makoi gi oiba allowance piribani asigum laba makoi gi oiba allowance pi na district amagi suyamna daita leiba mi sing sina masa masa gi district sing sida paisa sing je yenthoklamde haibase aims na media gi thong da thamjari aduna Manipur state government na athuba matamda independent body ma semduna mara leiba sing cherak pina na bugi damakta athuba matamda yengchen biyo haibase
10-member teams of Manipur Democratic Alliance MDA left for New Delhi today to urge President Ramnath Kovind to give assent to Manipur People Bill 2018. Speaking to media at Shiv Sena office in Babupara this morning ahead of their departure, President of Shiv Sena and MDA convener M. Tombi asserted that MDA, a conglomerate of different political parties, stood with the people against passing of the contentious Citizenship Amendment Bill 2019, which eventually lapsed in the Rajya Sabha. Referring to recent statement made by BJP National President Amit Shah, who asserted that CAB will be tabled once again if BJP reigns the centre again. Tombi affirmed that measures will be taken to prevent tabling of the bill in the parliament. He said a demand for a special status for Manipur will be made even if the bill is ever passed in the parliament. Tombi said the MDA team will meet President, Prime Minister and Union Home Minister and urge them for President's assent to Manipur People Bill 2018, which was unanimously passed by the State Legislative Assembly for safeguarding the indigenous inhabitants of Manipur. Tombi appealed to politicians of the state to keep aside political differences and strive to protect the state.
People's Bill se masi khoi Manipur miyam gi dong da khanbidana kep to su mateng pangbigre masima tanga khoi pangbidana awirabadi Manipur miyam da mo han han gi da pawdonu no gi adugumba kano do leigani haiba wafam ga lona khoi imphal thaduk jagadabani Manipur da base tawduna amadi khoi na chachari bus su makhoi adum lakpidana yawbirabada khoi na madu gi dong ta khoi thong hangjari sigumba luraba tanja sida political mileage longno na ba honaba aduga amana amabu hunaba gi matam se asi tok yellow missing Kongun Mutanagi Honabada, Queen Luxury Tongdang Sida, political party Punamansu, Aduga Ladyba, CSO, Sangstan Punamansu, Mating Pang, Vigani.
The 3 captive laborers of Bharatiya Infra Private Limited BIPL were rescued and released unconditionally today. The 3 BIPL laborers, namely Sinam Bijoy, Kumantem Gopen and Konjeng Bamtem Bamitai, were abducted by 3 members of proscribed NSCNR from their work site on March 6th. The laborers were received at BIPL office in Mongsangai today. Speaking to media, the laborers stated that 3 armed persons came at their work site and asked them to take them to BIPL office at Kangpokpi on the intervening night of March 6th and 7th. However, they were taken to their camp. They said the kidnappers released them on National Highway last night. BIPL senior engineer G. Badal appealed to those concerned not to repeat such act. He announced that works on a national highway undertaken by BIPL will now resume. Meanwhile, speaking to media at NPO office in Senapati, Naga People's Organization NPO President Solomon Aro said that the release was made possible with the involvement cooperation and sacrifice of the entire civil society organizations of Senapati district. He stated that Naga People's Organization, Senapati District Women's Association and Senapati District Students Association will stand against such incident. Convener of JEC against the kidnapping of Temba, Gopen and Bijoy, Yaripog, Top Chingtha, P. Arun Kumar expressed happiness upon the release of the 3 captives. Thoubal District Police seized local-made liquor, foreign-made liquor and things used in making liquor from various parts of the district today. A team led by Additional SP Operations Sachidananda Soibam along with women police under the supervision of SP Thoubal, Dr. Sarangthem Ibomcha conducted drive at Khongjom Market. Haikrujam Bikramjit, 37 years, son of H. Manau from Khongjom Market, and Changamayum Usharani, 43 years, son of late T.H. Tomba from Thoubala Thokpam Awang Laika were apprehended during the drive. 11 jerrycans of 20 liters, 1 wooden frame used for screening printing, Rolex ink of blue color, 4 plastic packets of yellow color used for coloring, 1 bottle containing unidentified liquid used in making liquor were seized from the 2 miscreants. 1 Muhammad Ajit Khan from Hayel Labuk, who is allegedly involved in supplying chemicals to local liquor factories, was also arrested. The team further arrested 1 Laishram Tilotama from Lamding Laishram Laikai with 36 red liquor bottles and 48 beer bottles in her possession. Imphal West Commando team carried out cordon and search operations at Pauna Bazaar area today. The team carried out search operations under the supervision of Additional SP Operation Imphal West Police Aribam Ghanashyam at Pauna Bazaar's Masjid Road to Ibohal Cycle, BT Road, Polo Ground and Laima shopping area from 7:50 a.m. to 8:50 a.m. A total of 472 individuals were verified and 28 individuals without proper identification proofs were picked up and handed over to City Police Station for further verification. Prescribed Manipur Naga People's Front MNPF in a press release informed that MNPF observed its 6th Foundation Day at MNPF General Headquarters, GHQ, Mobile Battalion, unit stations and departments. The outfit raised their flag and paid revolutionary salute as a mark of respect to late MNPF members on the occasion. Manipur University Students' Union MUSU in a press release urged the relevant authorities to take stock of garbage dumped at Haizingang Bridge near the main gate of Manipur University. And on that note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on one-day training program on processing and marketing of medicinal and aromatic plants of Northeast region. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back after the break and you're watching Primetime English News. One-day training program on processing and marketing of medicinal and aromatic plants of Northeast region was held at Lydia's Hall in Bungmual, Lamka of Churachandpur district today. Manipur Small Farmers Agri-Business Consortium and Thangching Herbals Enterprises, Churachandpur, jointly organized the event. Speaking on the occasion, Project Director of Manipur Small Farmers Agri-Business Consortium, MS Khaidim, stated that the consortium has been striving to solve the lack of organized marketing facility challenging the farmers and entrepreneurs of the state. He stated that the consortium even provided up to 40% loans with no interest for them. The project director also stated that even though Manipur is habited to various medicinal plants, farmers are still unable to get timely income from cultivation of medicinal plants as it takes time. He stressed on the need to cultivate other cash crops along with medicinal plants for a sustainable income. Farmers and entrepreneurs coming from various parts of Churachandpur district attended the training program.
Market ki problem si laktana bidamakta aikoina mari leinaba puthoiba posting adugi product sing adu uhallaga thabiraga buyer sing da aikoina mohi damakta muk samjanmiraga marketing tabada mateng agar sandalwood haiba sing asi mamandi yamna tangba aikogi north eastern region da yam line asu hawan bayaba medicine plant amani adum moina lomi amana masigi medicine plant asi tharaga magi खुद की दरकार लेबा इनकम मदुदी फंगबा ngamdabanina masi thaningba pharma sing da ikhoina akhanaba planning project ama sinbibu tai kamai singi haibadi akun yamna short duration crop medium duration crop ka pullaga haiba long gestation period leba sandalwood and agar ani se si tha matamda day to day life ki tha hum da major crop tharaga punna chamin hangadabani.
A book entitled Dark Horse, translated from Hindi into Manipuri by Dr. Rajkumar Mobi, was released today. Manipuri Literary Society Imphal organized the event at Hindi Parishad Hall, All Assembly Road. President of Manipur Literary Society Imphal, S. Pralada Sharma, convener of Manipuri Language Board, New Delhi, and Kiran Kumar, and Chief Finance Officer of Education S. Rojendra Kokar Nongthombam graced the event. Assistant Professor of DM College of Arts Dr. M. Sadananda introduced the book in the event. The occasion also honored the recognition given to Manipur Literary Society by Sahitya Academy, New Delhi. Eminent members of the society were also felicitated in the event. Topsem Cement Meghalaya organized a pre-Holi program for inmates of old-aged home in Mongsangai, Maning Laikai today. Speaking on the occasion, President of Meghalaya Cement Limited, Dr. Anikpur, stated that the event was organized to bring a smile to elderly inmates of the home with Holi festival around the corner.
It is a wise thing to come and take blessings from the seniors. और आप लोग सीनियर सिटीजन्स हैं तो हम लोग आपके साथ होली सेलिब्रेट करेंगे and this is a pre-Holi celebration, and with this I think we can bring some smile to the faces of the people sitting in front of me. So I would look forward to have a meaningful event today. हमारे जो इवेंट है आज बहुत अच्छे हो और आशा करता हूँ कि ऐसी इवेंट्स मैं हर साल कर सकूँ.
Officials of Topsem presented a sofa set to BB Paul Mental Development Home at Mongsangai as a part of the pre-Holi celebration. A musical show exclusively for the children of the home was also held on the occasion. Speaking to media, sales promoter of Topsem Cement Manipur, Ketrimayum Rocky, stated that there are altogether 18 dealers of the company in the state. He stated that works are underway to appoint a new dealer, mentioning that the company's growth was boosted to 33% during his tenure as sales promoter since 2017. He thanked people for trusting the company. President Ramnath Kovind today conferred the Padma Awards, namely Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan and Padma Shri on prominent personalities at a civil investiture company in Rashtrapati Bhavan. Padma Bhushan was presented to Malayalam actor Mohanlal, South African politician Pravin Gordhan, former Cisco head John Chambers, parliamentarians Hukumdev Narayan Yadav, Kariya Munda and Sukhdev Singh Dhinsa, and late journalist Kuldip Nair. Padma Shri was conferred on various personalities including Manipuri archer Laishram Bombela, chess player Harika Dronawali, table tennis player Sharat Kamal, social workers Bhagirathi Devi and Muktaben Dagli, actor Prabhudeva, music director Shankar Mahadevan, former civil servant S.J. Sankar, agriculturist Raskumari Devi and Babolal Dahiya, archaeologist Dilip Chakravarti and hematologist Mamen Chendi. This year, 112 personalities were selected for the Padma Awards, which was announced on the eve of Republic Day. The remaining awardees are likely to be conferred honor at another function to be held later this month. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Ministers Rajnath Singh, Arun Jaitley and others were present on the occasion. And out of sports news, Chittaranjan Sharma from Manipur will be a referee in All India Senior Doubles Ranking Badminton Tournament 2019. He was one among the 4 technical officers selected for participating in the tournament to be held at Patna in Bihar from March 14 till 17. Before we end, let's take a look at headlines once again. State gears up for upcoming 2019 Lok Sabha elections. Association suspend agitation in view of the election code of conduct. Apunba Iraipak Mahiroi Singh Panglob alleges Manipur State Pollution Control Board of misusing over 14 crore rupees sanctioned under National Green Crops of the Ministry of Environment. Ten-member team of Manipur Democratic Alliance leaves for New Delhi to seek President Ramnath Kovind's assent to Manipur People Bill 2018. And 3 labourers of Bharatiya Infra Private Limited abducted by proscribed outfit return home safe and sound. Stakeholders appeal not to repeat such incident.